create a lead magnet. Now, a lead magnet is just something valuable that you create in exchange for someone's email address. It needs to be so valuable to them that they would pay you for it, but you're not going to ask them to. You're going to give it to them. Surprise! Happy birthday, Merry Christmas, a gift, a free gift. But it's so valuable, it actually feels like a gift because you've really put thought into something that they want, something that solves a problem for them, something that they need, something that they're interested in. They just have to give you their email address to get it. Now, this can be a PDF, a worksheet, a workbook, an ebook, a course, a masterclass, a how-to video, notes from your presentation on stage, a calculator, a quiz, a challenge, an email series. It doesn't matter. It can be so easy, simple, scrappy. Don't overthink it. Doesn't have to be fancy. It just needs to be valuable because of the content. So let me give you some examples of lead magnets I have had over the years and some that I have now, so you can see the variety of lead magnets that I've created. Number one, I have created action steps that go along with my best-selling books. So when I wrote Business Boutique in 2016, it released in 2017, at the end of every chapter, there were action steps. I love to make things tactical. I didn't want this to be business theory. I wrote out action steps where people could apply what I taught them in each chapter of that book. Well, I also created a digital download, a PDF, of these action steps. So anybody that bought my book at retail outlets like Amazon, Barnes & Noble, etc., I wouldn't have their email address. But because I wrote these action steps into the book, then it incentivizes every single person that bought that book to then download the action steps, the PDF, the workbook, etc., so that now all of those sales, all of those people, those customers are now getting on my email list. So if you're an author, you need to be writing lead magnets into the copy of your book, because otherwise there's no way for you to capture those email addresses of all those people that bought your book at retail. You won't ever have their contact information. So one example would be the action steps for Business Boutique. I also did the same thing for my best-selling book, Take Back Your Time. I wrote this slightly differently. I wrote this as a workbook that goes with Take Back Your Time, but the workbook that helps you practice what I teach you in this book is available for download if you give me your email address. So Business Boutique action steps and the Take Back Your Time workbooks go with those books, and then I can capture email from each book purchaser. It's just a PDF, y'all. That's all it is. It's just a PDF download. Another example. I don't have this lead magnet anymore, but it's a great example, so I want to share it with you. Back when I was at Ramsey and I had the Business Boutique brand, we created a calculator called the Profit Potential Tool. And this was a very simple online calculator where you could put in your revenue, your sales, your cost of goods, what you want to make per hour, how many customers you want to serve, your goals for your business. You put in some basic numbers, high-level numbers of your business, and it shows you the potential of profit you can make in your business. So then it shows you what you need to increase or decrease, how many more customers or how many more sales that you need to make, or how you need to decrease your expenses, your hours worked, or your cost of goods to increase your profit margin. A really simple calculator, a really simple tool. It was super effective. I think that that was one of the most powerful lead magnets I had in my time at Ramsey. We don't have that tool anymore, unfortunately. But if you have the ability to create any kind of calculator, that's a great idea as well, because people love that kind of stuff. Another example, a 7-day devotional. This is an email series. So I have 7 different emails that I wrote that have a different tip of how you can get your hopes up. So it's 7 days to stop feeling discouraged. I promote this lead magnet on my other podcast, Get Your Hopes Up, and it's also promoted on getyourhopesup.com. So someone can sign up for my free 7-day devotional, 7 days to stop feeling discouraged. And every day for 7 days, I send them an email with a tip on how to get their hopes up again, how to journal, how to pray, how to reflect, how to rest in God's word. They're very tactical things to help you stop feeling discouraged and get your hopes up again. But y'all, it's an email series. You can set this up in your email marketing software where you write the email one time, and then when someone signs up, these emails are dripped out in whatever frequency you decide. It can be once a day, once a week, after they take a certain action in your business. These emails are then dripped out. So an email series is a very easy thing to set up, but you want to position it into something more valuable than an email series. So you call it something like a devotional or a challenge or whatever. Next, the Content Clarity Starter Kit. This is a workbook that I put together to help people get clear on the content in their business. So if you're not sure what content you should write and put out for your business, I have a lead magnet, the Content Clarity Starter Kit, and it is, again, a PDF download. But notice I didn't say, hey, get my PDF download. No one's excited about that. No one's excited about your PDF download. It does not seem valuable. No one's going to pay you for a PDF download. Name it something cool. Name it something valuable. A starter kit, the Content Clarity Starter Kit. Ooh, starter kit? That feels like something I should buy, but all I have to do is give you my email address. Yes, make sure you name it something valuable, even though I'm telling you the essence of the medium and the format can be simple and basic like a PDF. Another example, the Top 10 Mistakes All Speakers Make ebook. I wrote an ebook, a mini book, a tiny book, a quick read called The Top 10 Mistakes All Speakers Make and How to Avoid Them. This is simply an ebook, but it's really, again, a PDF download. Another example I have, the Speaking Business Starter Kit. These are all templates from my course, Start Getting Booked. So I created this course called Start Getting Booked, which is available, by the way, at startgettingbooked.com. But I pulled out the templates and created a lead magnet with these templates. So the templates on their own are valuable because it shows you what I cover and what you need to think about as you're getting your speaking business up and going, what you need to put on your landing page, etc. But it still brings people into my funnel where then they want to buy the course because they're like, I don't really know how to use these. So then you would obviously want to buy my course, Start Getting Booked, so that I teach you how to use these templates. But the templates are still valuable. You feel like, oh my gosh, I'm getting 4 incredibly valuable templates for free. I just have to give you my email address. Yes, the Speaking Business Starter Kit is a great example of worksheets or a workbook that I repurposed that I'd already created to go along with my course, but I repurposed as a lead magnet, put them out in the world, and now I'm collecting email addresses. And then lastly, my goal setting guide, which is my newest one, which goes along with everything I'm doing this month in January around setting goals and helping people build their business and their life with what they want for this year for 2024. That is essentially a worksheet. Again, a PDF download, but it's valuable because it's going to help you set your goals and walk you through the goal setting process. So as you can see, there's a lot of variety here. I could do a lot of things I haven't done, like videos, how-to videos, mini courses. I haven't done that, but you could do that. If you want to see all of these in one place, if you go to christywright.com/free, you can see examples of everything I just described, except the Profit Potential Tool because I don't have that anymore. You can go and study how I've done this. Sign up for some of those, not only so you're on my email list, but so you can study how then the process you experience as a consumer or as a subscriber. You're going to get a welcome email from me, and then you might be put in a series and study how I format my emails, study how I name these lead magnets, study how I position them as being a solution to a problem that you have. Pay attention to why I do what I do, because then what I'm teaching you today in building your own list is going to make a lot more sense. It's going to make it more tactical and specific with these examples that you can follow. Now, if you don't have any lead magnets at all, I want you to start by creating one that is in the format that you can create the most easily. Pick a format that is the easiest for you to create. So for me, it's writing. I am a writer. I have got all the words, all the content. I'm an endless well of content and ideas. So I love to write. And when I left Ramsey, y'all, I had to start my entire list over. So what I did was I wrote a short book, an ebook, this mini book, and I titled it Top 10 Mistakes All Speakers Make and How to Avoid Them. This solved a problem for the audience I wanted to connect with as I'm building my speaker training business. I'm creating courses, Stop Winging It, How to Face Your Fear, Craft Your Message, and Present Like a Pro. I'm going into the speaker training space, but I need to start to tell people that I'm going to the space, and I need to start pulling people in that are interested in that content from me. So I created a lead magnet in a format that was easy for me, writing. I just wrote a short little book, laid it out in a PDF download, and began to promote it, which then tells my audience, oh, this is a space I'm going into. And anyone interested in that content is downloading the book and signing up for my list that I then can market to with my upcoming courses, Stop Winging It or Start Getting Booked, and so on. So it not only was a format that was easy for me, but it solved a problem for my audience. They don't want to screw up on stage. They don't want to blow it or embarrass themselves. So they want to know, what are the top mistakes that speakers make and how do I avoid these? So it's a felt need that they have. So this is what you can do when you're just starting out. Pick a format that is easy for you. If it's writing, write. If it's video, do video. If it's something else, do something else. But pick a format that is easy for you to create, and then pick a problem that you want to solve for your audience with that lead magnet. What is a problem they have? What's a question they ask you? What is something that you just get nonstop comments on or emails about? What are those top questions they have that you're not currently solving through your business, or not solving maybe the high level simple way, and then solve it through that lead magnet? Y'all, you can create these really scrappily. Is that a word? Scrappily? You can create these really scrappily on your phone, on your camera, or even with apps like Canva. This does not have to be fancy. It just needs to be valuable. So create a lead magnet that is valuable, that is easy for you to create, and that is what you're going to offer to your audience in exchange for their email address.